Imagine chasing the truth your entire life, only to discover that the real enemy is your own father. That's exactly where episode 6 of Young Sherlock delivers its most shocking and explosive finale. The episode begins right after Sherlock uncovers the impossible truth. The body in his sister Beatrice's grave was not hers. She might still be alive. But before he can fully process it, his father, Silas Holmes, tries to shut it down, dismissing everything as confusion and emotional instability. He even goes as far as suggesting that Sherlock is losing his mind, just like his mother. But Sherlock refuses to back down, because this time he has evidence, he has questions, and most importantly, he has doubt. The tension between father and son explodes. Accusations are thrown, truths are twisted, and for the first time, Cordelia steps in, not as a victim, but as someone demanding answers. And then everything breaks. A gun is fired. Chaos erupts. And in that moment, Silas escapes. Now, the truth is no longer hidden. It's running. Determined to find answers, Sherlock, Moriarty, and Cordelia begin piecing everything together. They retrace the events from years ago, the day Beatrice disappeared. And slowly, a horrifying theory forms. The groundskeeper, Nathan, was involved. He could have taken Beatrice away, hidden her, and transported her without anyone noticing. And Silas may have been the one who made it all possible. Following this lead, they track down an address tied to old deliveries, and there they finally get the breakthrough. A woman opens the door and reveals something no one expected. Beatrice was brought there as a child, alive. She was raised under a different name, believing she was an orphan. She grew up, lived a normal life, and then one day she disappeared again. This changes everything. Beatrice didn't die. She was taken, and someone made sure she stayed hidden. As Sherlock processes this, another piece of the puzzle falls into place. The butterflies that Beatrice used to receive every year, they were not random gifts. They were sent by someone who was watching her, tracking her, controlling her life from a distance. And all signs point back to one person, Silas Holmes. Determined to uncover the full truth, Sherlock breaks into a hidden office connected to his father. Inside, he discovers documents, travel records, and a secret identity, a business his father never told them about. This isn't just a scientist. This is a man with secrets, a man living a double life. Following the clues, Sherlock realizes that everything leads to one place, Paris. At the same time, Mycroft is conducting his own investigation. Using intelligence and strategy, he tracks down a key connection to Professor Malik, a man deeply involved in a dangerous government-linked project. And that project is far more terrifying than anyone imagined. Sherlock, Moriarty, and Cordelia travel to Paris, entering a city already in chaos, filled with revolution, violence, and unrest. But even in the middle of all that, their focus is clear. Find Silas. Find Beatrice. Find the truth. Their search leads them to a grand performance hall, a place filled with music, lights, and distraction. But beneath it, something much darker is happening. Hidden away from the world, Silas and Malik are hosting a secret gathering. And what they reveal is terrifying. A new weapon, a deadly nerve agent, invisible, odorless, silent, a weapon capable of killing entire cities without warning. This was never just about family. This was about power, war, control. Sherlock finally comes face to face with his father, not as a son, but as someone standing against him. The confrontation is intense, emotional, and filled with everything Sherlock has been holding inside. Betrayal, anger, confusion, and then chaos erupts again. The nerve agent is released. People begin collapsing. Panic spreads instantly. The room turns into a nightmare as the invisible weapon takes effect. In the middle of it all, Sherlock has to make a choice: chase his father or save lives. And in that moment, we see who he truly is becoming. Not just a detective, but a protector, a hero. The episode ends with everything in chaos. The truth is finally out. Silas is not the man Sherlock believed him to be. Beatrice is alive, but still missing. And the threat of this deadly weapon is far from over. Sherlock stands at the edge of everything he thought he knew, now completely shattered. His family is broken. His past is a lie. And his future is now tied to something much bigger than himself. This is no longer just a mystery. This is war. And Sherlock Holmes has finally become the man who will fight it.